Okay, this is by far the latest I have ever filmed a video in my life. It is 12:03 a.m. I guess, but I need my nails done by tomorrow, and I just got home from rehearsal and I can't have these, so we gotta do my nails. I look a little bit crazy right now. My hair's been in a hat all day. I'm still in my rehearsal outfit. Would it kill me to put a brush through my hair? Definitely not. Let me go do that. You guys are definitely seeing the more dancer side of Alyssa today. So I originally was not going to take my nails off for this job that I'm on because they never really said that I had to. However, in the performance that I'm doing, there is a moment where we have to kind of like very quickly take off an article of clothing that we're wearing, and these charms have been getting stuck on quite literally everything, and I didn't get to practice taking it off with these, and I just don't want to risk it on show day. So we're just gonna do a color change today just because I don't have the time or the mental strength to do an entirely new set. So we're just gonna get something nice and simple that is going to look good on camera that won't get me in trouble tomorrow. I'm just taking my little jewelry pliers and I'm just gonna go in and try to get off any of the charms that I threw on. Some of them are being a little difficult. Oof. Anyways, I am filming this on February 1st. Well, I guess it's technically February 2nd now, but guess what February 2nd is? It is a pretty big day in the music industry, and it's a pretty big day for professional dancers. This is my first year performing at the Grammys. Wow, something just happened that I've actually never had happen while doing my nails before. I had this big like lion charm on this thumb right here, and the inside of this was not fully cured. Like glue on the inside of it didn't cure at all, and so it's still sticky. That has never happened to me before. But yes, tomorrow is Grammy Day, and as a dancer, this is just like one of those bucket list jobs that everybody wants to do, and there's so many different artists you could do it with because there's so many different performances throughout the show. So if there's any Shakira fans out there, you might just see a familiar face. I don't know. You might not. They might not even get me on camera at all. I might not be in any shots, but I will be on that stage, I promise. All right, I got the majority of the charms off, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and start to file these down. I'm gonna be using my Sheemax dust collector, as always. Anytime that I have to put a mask on with these hoops, I have to like really get it over my ear, and even then, it doesn't really work. And then I'm gonna use my 5-in-1 panna bit to kind of just file everything down. I'm not gonna debulk it though because I am trying to keep the strength of these nails. And as we know, this gets pretty loud, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, I finally got all of that off, and because I didn't cut it down this time and I had to get off like all of the polish, there was just so much more dust than usual, and it's like in my hair and on my shirt and everything, but that's okay. This still worked wonders. I would die without this. Now from here, I'm just gonna go in with my hand file and try to just crisp up all those edges and stuff and try to get them looking back to normal. Most of the times when I'm on these kinds of jobs, everything just feels like crunch time all the time, and it's just, you find out about things last minute, and you know, you're in rehearsals all day. And literally last night after rehearsal, I started a girl's nails at 10 p.m. because she's on the same job and she also needed her nails done for the performance, and I was like, just come over after rehearsal, I got you. And so I didn't have time to do my nails, and then I have to be up early tomorrow, and we got home late tonight. It's just how this all goes, and it sounds like it's not that fun, but I literally would not trade it for the world. It is so much fun, and yes, it's stressful, and yes, it's tiring, but the payoff is just so much fun, and I love getting to do these performances, and I love getting to dance with the people I dance with, and it's just, I wouldn't trade it. It's stressful, but I would not trade this at all. Like, yes, it is a lot of work, and it's taken me a long time to get here, but tomorrow I get to perform in front of my favorite singers. Like, they're all going to be in the room watching us perform, and like, that's just such a cool thing to be able to say. If you happen to be wondering who I'm most excited to perform in front of tomorrow, it is Bruno Mars. Okay, now they're all filed, and I'm just gonna go in with the cuticle nipper and try to get off any of that extra dead skin at the bottom. If you know anything about me, you know that I really don't like doing color changes, but when I'm in a pinch, this is all I got. I'm trying to salvage these. It's tricky, but it'll at least last me a couple more days. Okay, now I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in a really long time, but I think it's perfect considering I don't have a whole lot of time to do my nails and just need something quick but very effective. We are gonna do a clear blooming gel set. I have not done one of these in so long, and I'm so excited because I just know it's gonna look great. It's only gonna take me 20 minutes. So if you are someone that is newer to nails and you really want something that's gonna look like you spent so much time on it but is actually very simple and takes minimal effort, blooming gel is gonna be your best friend, so let me show you how to use it. I think I'm gonna do white today just because it's pretty generic, and if I have to just cut them down last minute for the performance, it'll be easy. I'm just pouring out some of this white polish onto a palette, and then I'm just gonna get some dotting tools ready. Now I'm just gonna take my blooming gel. I like to use the one by Beetles. I'm gonna paint a pretty thin layer of the blooming gel all over the whole nail. I'm then gonna take my dotting tool, dip it in my white paint, and just start making little random designs all over the nail, and then it's gonna spread out beautifully and look like I spent hours on it. So it should look a little something like that. And I like to let it spread for just a couple more seconds, and then I'm gonna turn on my flash cure lamp and cure it for about 30 seconds just so that it doesn't continue to spread. And just like that, you have a blooming gel nail. And then you just go ahead and repeat on all of your fingers. The best part about this is that you can be so messy with it, and it is honestly bound to look amazing every single time. I'm really hoping they don't make me take these off tomorrow. I really doubt they will, but it's always just an internal fear that I have. Also, this is a bit off topic, but I thought it would be a funny story to share and just like an insight to what these situations might look like sometimes. But today was the first day that Shakira kind of came into rehearsals, and we all kind of got to say hello to her and meet her and everything. And the way that I said hello to her for the first time, I was shoving a handful of Cheez-Its in my mouth because I was walking through a hallway and she came through a door as I was also going through that door in the opposite way, and I had no idea she was there. And I went, "Hola!" And she goes, "Hola," as I'm shoving my face full of Cheez-Its. Honestly, I think that's a great way to meet Shakira, you know? She giggled as it happened, and she could tell that I was caught off guard, and so it was just a cute little moment. Not to mention that someone was behind her filming the whole interaction, and so I hope to God I can find that footage one day. But once I'm done with that, I'm just curing this for 60 seconds, and I'm gonna move on to the next hand, top coat it, and then we're done. Nice and simple because it's 1:11 in the morning and I have to be up at 6 a.m. So the Prey actually sent me this Heavenly Top Gel Coat in Divine, and it kind of gives a little chromey effect, so I think I'm going to use this because I feel like it's a perfect time. We're just trying things out today. All right, we are all done. That color change only took me like an hour and a half. I'm honestly very impressed with myself. This is the final product. You can see that kind of shimmery chromey top coat that I used. But I guess that is all for me tonight. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry this was all over the place. This is kind of what a night like this looks like. If you want to watch more Grammy stuff, I'm probably going to do a little video on my new dance channel. But yeah, thanks for watching. And I guess I'll catch you at the Grammys. Crazy. Mwah. Bye.